In today's episode, we delve into arrest pleas, document leaks, and confront relentless trolls.
Link in the chat and let the people go over there and sign up. All right, arrest Jenn Soto. Get on it, Florida. We want Jenn Soto to be arrested. And here you go. Here's our evil, ugly, dumb, high potato that's arrested. We're going to keep this as long as Jenn Soto's not arrested. And if she isn't, then we're going to keep this. This is arrest Jenn Soto, right? This is our new potato that's arrested. It was hard to get those handcuffs, by the way. Thank you to the person that sent me those. And anybody else that I can't get things sent anymore. For those of you that have my address, it's cool, but I can't give it out anymore due to the things that have been happening. All right, Jenn Soto for prison. You know what? I can do things on Ghost. Everything you could do on Patreon, I can do, but more. And I won't be edited, all right? Which is so great. I do not want to have to always be like, oh, redrum and chomo. And no, we want to talk how adults talk, all right? So that's what we're going to do. Sergio, arrest that bitch, Jenn Soto. That's right, baby. Let's go. Let's arrest Jenn Soto. She deserves it. All right. So next document, I'm just telling you what I got. I'm going to dump it over there. You guys can search through it. It's not particularly interesting to me, but there's some things in there that I do find out that jump out to me. Now, this thing is the added charge form. Now, this was in the beginning of the year, 4/24/24 last year, and most of it's redacted, which we wanted to be redacted because we don't want to see anything gross or that something that we can't. We don't want to see Maddie pictures. We don't want to see any kind of anything. We don't want to see children. We don't want to see any of that. So I'm glad they redacted it. This says Federal Bureau of Investigation, United States Department of Justice. All right. So that's where that comes from. And then we got a note from Alexis Timothy, and that was last year. This is what they just gave me. Added charge. Good afternoon. Please be advised the following subject has been served an added charge for a warrant out of our county. Stephen Stearns, inmate number, Osceola. And then it says premeditated, bond, none. And then redrum, which you guys can see here. Right? All right, so let's go to the next one real quick. This is the Corrections Department incident report. Now, this was July 29th, 2024. So this is a different one. This says at 14:50 hours, I was conducting a random cell search in Charlie Pod. Now, we've gone over this before. This was the love letter. While searching Stephen Stearns' cell, I noticed some yellow pages and a piece of notebook paper. This caught my attention because yellow paper is not common in our facility. After finishing the search of cell, I asked another officer to confirm the presence of yellow paper, and he found it unusual. Just as we were about to wrap up, Corporal Dinko entered the pod. I inquired about her whether the yellow paper was permitted. She wasn't certain and asked to see the papers in question. I then requested inmate Stearns to hand over the papers, which he did. And this was the Maddie poem. You remember? I will always love you. I will always miss you. One of the papers turned out to be a handwritten poem labeled for Maddie. I showed this note to Corporal Dinko. They concluded it was involved during the incident. All right. So that was the incident way back when. Again, I don't know why they gave me these really old documents, but still, nonetheless, I like documents and we'll get more. All right. So that was then. You guys remember that. I have that. Wait a minute. I had that poem on my Patreon and some knucklehead got my Patreon taken down. So you guys can thank the knuckleheads and the trolls for taking that down. I will get all that stuff back up. All right. So we'll just call them the knuckleheads and the trolls. And this is for the trolls because we know the trolls watch my show. Every episode, the trolls come on, watch my show, and then they run over to their platform like this. They run over like this on all fours. Those knuckleheads don't even have hands. They just have, actually, they just have 4 legs and they run around like this on their knuckles, and that's why they're so mad. All right, they run around their knuckles, scrape their knuckles, and they write their shit. All right, All right, Deanna Peterson, Jay, how do you get back to Ghost once you signed up? I need to give you guys the link. I need you guys to have the link. So, mods, if you could please drop that link. What I do with the Ghost, Deanna, is I bookmark it. But if you're having problems, you just very easy go to ghost.org. Easiest way to get back to your platform. I'll just put that up. Ghost.org. Right? And yes, the damn trolls and the knuckleheads, they run around like monkeys on their fists. They scrape their knuckles. And by the time they get back to their keyboard, their knuckles are all scraped up and they're upset and they write nasty shit. All right. And then their hands hurt real bad and they start flagging my Patreon and it messes it up for everyone. So just remember, all right, there's no drama at all. No drama. All right. What is it with the drama? I'm late. Well, watch out for those people, Foxy, right above you, girlfriend. All right, so here we go. Let's get to the next page, and then we're going to get into what we're talking about today. And if you guys want to call in, let me know. If people do want to call in, we'll do a call in. If you guys don't and you're being shy like last week, then I'm just going to dip out. I have 3 days off. All right. All right, next document, next and last one, roll on in. Yeah, we don't do drama over here. If you're looking for drama, you're on the wrong channel. All right, we're talking about Stephen Stearns has a jackpot on his head by prison inmates, and we have FOIA documents. All right, and I'm going to share those FOIA documents with you. Ghost.org will get you back to where you need to go. All right, Leanne, good to see you, my friend. I love you too. If you notice, I am keeping up with the quizzes for true crime, which came from you, my friend, came from you. So today, you can go over and take that quiz. Tell me how Granny killed all the peeps. All right. Charisse, I love you too. Yeah, absolutely, man. We could be funny, though. We are funny on this channel. We like to make jokes. All right. All right. So last page, and then we'll get into it. And thank you. Thank you to the day ones here. Love you guys. All right. I don't know why these people are so hateful, Angela. I just told you why I think. I think because they walk around on their knuckles all day and they scrape them. And that shit hurts. When you walk around on your knuckles like that and you're scraping your knuckles and scraping your face, and then you look in the mirror and you look like an old hag, I would imagine they don't like me. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to get. That's the story I'm going to tell. All right. All right. Last page, and then we're going to get into it. Yeah. Laughter's the best medicine you could do. And having this guy that walks around on his knuckles with his ugly teeth, I imagine that their teeth probably looks like this too. And so they're upset. When they see themselves, they're very upset. All right. Yeah. I can't help that. Like, I don't want you walking around on your knuckles. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Stolen Spirits. I love you. And I love the creators that support me. Deception Detective, Shanitra Speaks, and so many others. All right. So many others. Yeah, that could be a gray pubes doll. It could be, but I just imagine a bunch of old hags. They're like, oh, my knuckles, oh, my face, it hurts. Let me just be evil. All right. I think they do pick fleas off each other. That's why they have a whole pack, Carrie. There's like 7 or 8 of them that's growing and growing. You can't get to your back to pick off the fleas if your knuckles are all scratched up and you have to use them to walk. So I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Andy Isham, what's up, my friend? All right, let's keep going and get into this. All right, so this is the Osceola Corrections Incident Report. Is it another one? 3/1/2024. Okay, so this was the one everyone was like, oh, what happened? This was way back in the day, 3/1/2024. This is like a year and 2 months ago. And we know what Stephen Stearns was. I can't even say it. We'll say CSAM, battery victim, 12 to 17 years, possession of CSAM, under age of 12. All right. Strip search was conducted which resulted in no contraband being found. Inmate Stearns was issued a clean dignity garment and clean mattress, and the cell phone was secure. 15-minute special confidential watch form. Stearns' property was inventoried, and he was cleared by mental health. All right. Anyway, That's it. Those are the documents. I will put them over there for